What's going on YouTube? My name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and this is another episode of iPlay Raid Shadow Legends. Just sitting here today doing the Fire Knight's Castle, finishing up this what's been an absolutely lackluster Fire Knight tournament for me. I made it up to stage 13 of the Fire Knight's Castle, which is 4 to 6 star gear. It's where you can start farming 6 star gear, and I just haven't had any luck. With the bracket, the pool of players that I've been put into, I'm currently sitting in 7th place, and I'm not really here because of that. I'm actually here because of the missions. So if I complete a certain amount of missions, I will get Arbiter, and they want me to do this and collect 5 4-star or higher pieces from this dungeon. So that's why I'm here. And we also have ancient shard summoning boost going on right now. 2 times chance of getting a legendary from the void shard. So I already had a pretty good pull. I'm not going to tell you guys who just yet. I already opened up 14 shards, and today we're going to be going there in a minute here and opening up another 6. So stay tuned for that. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't already, and click the like button and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the video, and we'll just move it right along here. I got 100% squad now. I had to retune my allure to be a little more accurate and a little faster, and put her crit rate, managed to get her crit rate up to 100% as well, which is very important, especially because stage 13 of the Fire Knight is a negative affinity for her, so she's going to be getting a lot of weak hits anyways. Having her crit rate and accuracy as high as possible. Well, not the crit rate, but definitely the accuracy. And while still maintaining a good amount of speed. And as you can see, she's only level 40. So once I get her up to once I manage to find the time to 6-star her, she's going to be taking me right up all the way through whatever team, all the way up through the top levels of Fire Knight's Castle. So let's go ahead here and jump right into this shard pull. I didn't tell you guys who I already picked up for the account. I was able to first get 𝓑𝓬𝓮 for free out of the daily rewards, and she has been clocking people in Arena all the way up to gold 3 in a day, from gold 2 with 𝓑𝓬𝓮 at 6 stars. And her speed right now, that's really all that matters on 𝓑𝓬𝓮, is what is her speed. 245, man. She's the fastest person on my team at 245 speed, and we're not even done yet. We're still working on her. Okay, there he is right there, 𝓑𝓲𝓪 Legendary. He's the bomb man. He's the man that attacks all enemies and has a 75% chance of placing 2 bomb debuffs on them, which is damages based on attack. Has not been ascended yet. I have not had the dungeon open since I got him to pick up the potions to ascend him, but the detonation countdown is decreased by 1 turn when he is fully ascended, so that is really helpful if the attack is critical. He also places a 50% increased attack buff on him for 2 turns, and then places a block debuffs on him for 2 turns, and then grants an extra turn. That's pretty cool, man. He is apparently a really good arena guy. 4.9 rating in arena offense, arena defense. Look at these, pretty much usable everywhere except for Spider's Den. Maybe not so good against Clan Boss. Maybe not so great at Magic Keep, but he's doing okay everywhere else. So I was very happy to pick him up. And then picked up a couple of epics too. One worth noting, 𝓑𝓵 the Bard for the Dwarf faction. Apparently he is the guy that will take you through the Dwarf. He is the guy that attacks all enemies and places a 60% decreased defense, so he's Good in that way, kind of like Venus. And then Robber's Tail. He attacks one enemy and has an 80% chance of stealing 2 random buffs from the target, and has an 80% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn instead if the target has no active buffs. So that's pretty cool too. Steal buffs or stun. That's a good one. And I'm pretty sure he does a little bit of damage too. I mean, his base attack there at 4-star is 553. I don't have any gear on him. I haven't had a chance to get into him yet. So there was him, and then I picked up another one. I don't even want to mention her. She's not worth mentioning. Okay, so let's go on here. Today, who I'm hoping to pick up? I mean, there's actually one that I really want, but I can't get her in an Ancient Shard. It's a Cold Heart, but she's only Void, so I gotta get her from a Void Shard. We'll wait for the 2 times event for that one. But at this time, there's 2 times chances of picking up a legendary, an epic from this shard for 13 hours more. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my last set of pulls here, hopefully. Maybe get a couple more before the end of the day from one of the bosses or something like that. Let's go ahead here and crack a gold. I want to see some gold right now, man. I want to see an account changing. I just want to see something. I just want to click the button. That's all I want to do. Let's just click this button. Linger. Next. I already have a Lizard Man team. Grappler. Come on, man. Skinwalkers. What is this guy? He's so good against Clan Boss. 4.7. Fire Knights. 4.7. Faction Wars. 4.6, man. My Skinwalkers faction has been suffering. Spirit Ally HP and Battle Zora. Shield buff on all allies equal to 20% of their HP and a 15% reflect damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. That's really good. On a 5-turn cooldown, book to 4. Soul Sizzle, poison debuffs, okay. And weaken. Okay, so he's okay. He's okay. He's definitely going to go into my Skinwalkers, though, for sure. Because I don't have a very strong Skinwalkers faction at this time. Acolyte. Knight's Revenant. Never heard of him. Not that good. He's okay. Might be used in food. Arena battles. Removes all debuffs. Liberation. Removes all debuffs. Decreasing the target's turn meter. Okay. Fills the champion's turn meter. I don't know about that one. Removes all debuffs. It's on a 5-turn cooldown though. That's kind of harsh. That's kind of harsh, man. You kind of gotta pick your spots well with him. We'll see. He'll go in the vault. Go in the vault for sure. My Knight's Revenant faction is pretty strong though. I don't know how he's gonna get in there. Harris. People say they like Harris. I mean, she's a Faction Wars person. They like Harris. I'm not big on Harris, honestly. Gets an extra turn. That's kind of cool, granting an extra turn. I'd like to build one of her up. You know. She puts increased speed on all allies. Okay. That's kind of cool. But it's not even 100%. Unless you book it. If you book it, it can be 100%. And removes debuffs. I can see that being very good. Very useful. But I already have a Harris. I just throw her in the vault. Let's go with the next one here. She can hang out in the vault for a bit. This one looks like I don't have Lizardman Slasher. Garbage. He's trash. Moving on. Losing hope for this here pull, and it's not purple, it's not gold. Hey everybody, it's Kale. Man, I was just building out Ninja as my second nuker in Arena, But what about 2 kills, man? You know, what about 2 kills? Let's just think about this for a minute. I don't know, man. Kale hits a lot harder than Ninja, but Ninja has like that freeze utility. But he's a lot harder to book out at being a legendary. And the fact that I already have 2 legendaries that I want to book out before Ninja in 𝓑𝓫𝓵 and Venus and Mountain King. Like, just think about this for a sec. Okay, like, just think about this for a sec. Ninja is at his best when he's fully booked out. Ninja's good, but he's way better when fully booked out. But the problem is, to fully book out Ninja, 4 books, 6 books, 8 books, 9 books, 13 books, you know, legendary books just to get this guy booked out. I'm not saying that's going to happen anytime soon, man. I mean, I've been working on Venus for about 2 weeks now, and maybe even longer, probably about a month. And I still need 7 books for her. I mean, and then we got 𝓑𝓫𝓵. 5 books, 6 books, 10 more books. Like, where am I going to get all these books? You know what I mean? Like, I can book a kill out in a week. You know what I mean? Fully booked. Double acid rain. Like, come on, man. Nobody can survive 1 acid rain in the arena, let alone 2. Oh boy, I got a decision to make here for the account. That was a tricky pull. I'm not going to say that I'm excited about that. Look at how many books it takes to upgrade Mountain King. 3, 7, 10, 11 books. Like, books, man. Books. That's the problem in this game, man. Legendary books are impossible to get unless you want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. To buy 30 legendary books on the deals that they give you in this game, I would have to pay over $400. I would get a lot of other stuff, yes, but the main thing is that I would get all those legendary books. But the problem is I got to spend $400. I'm not doing that. You get nothing else. You just get the books. Like, that's pretty much it. They might give you some diamonds in there as well. Some energy. 𝓑𝓐𝓑. I'm not doing that. No. So it's a bittersweet thing to pull a legendary because they're in your account forever, but they sit in your account forever without books. It's like, I don't know, man. Venus is good without books. You know, she carries the team without books. 𝓑𝓫𝓵 needs books, though. Like, there's an ability that he has. The cooldown on Everlasting, you kind of want that. I would think you'd want that. And then the debuff chance on the bomb attack, you want it to be at 100. So if anything, you're going to book out as A3, if anything. But the chances of you booking as A3 out in one shot is pretty much 50%, if that. Less than 50. You've got 3 abilities, 33% chance each time you put a book on him that it's going to hit that ability. You don't get to choose, which is really stupid. Mountain King needs to be booked. Ninja, quite frankly, doesn't need to be booked. He doesn't need to be booked, but Mountain King definitely needs to be booked, I would say, to get his damage up to optimal and have him one-shotting people for sure in the arena. He's also good for his block damage, ignore defense and ignore block damage buffs attack as well, which surprises a lot of people. The problem with Ninja is he doesn't target all the enemies in the spider den with his A4. He just targets the boss, so it doesn't really freeze the spiders, which is really stupid unless you do it manually, which obviously who the hell is going to do that? Who has the time for that? So who has the time to sit there and play this game legitimately? Nobody. So there's too much stuff to do, man. Yeah, I wish I could sit here all day and click buttons 24/7. I just don't have the energy nor the time to do that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like Ninja. And the fact that that's on a 5-turn cooldown makes me really upset. I get that. You want that attack booked fully because then he gets his freeze 100% of the time, which is really important. It's very annoying. If you've ever been in the arena and got frozen by Ninja, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about right now. He's like the cycle guy. That's why I like him right now, because let's say I'm going up against a team that I cannot kill with 2 acid rains. And then they get a turn and start popping off, heals, shields, revives, this and that. Ninja prevents all that from happening by freezing them. It's basically like get an extra turn. He goes last. If he doesn't kill them all, they're just frozen. They miss their turn. It comes back to me. They're all unfrozen. Or like 3 or 4 of them are unfrozen. And now it's as if nothing ever happened, but they have pretty much no health. And I have another turn. That's why I like Ninja in Arena, in the 4 spot. Let me show y'all, let me pop over to the Arena and show y'all what I mean. Okay, here's a team here. Equal power, both have a speed lead. I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm probably faster than them. I'm not guaranteeing it, but this is one of those teams where if they get a turn, bad things can start happening very quickly with people like Seeker and Kale and stuff like that. Boom. Didn't kill. Seeker gets a turn. Does nothing. Now they're going to start to pop off. Ninja freezes them all. Now it's back to me again. Boom. Okay, they're not taking any damage. They did cut in. Not sure how they were able to cut in there. That's kind of annoying. My team's running at like 260 speed, and nobody on their team is 260 speed, so I have no idea how they cut in there. That's really just annoying. But you see what I mean, like Ninja just freezes them all and gives me a chance to cycle through to that next set of nuclear attacks. So, my Swift parry proc, we'll see if that helps at all here. No. Seeker's going to be faster then. And they're just getting these block damage buffs left, right, and center now, so. Okay, so that's not a good matchup. That's a matchup where a second Kale probably would have benefited me a lot more, because I would have been able to kill them on the first shot. Okay. That team was just really well built. This is not a good matchup for my opponent. I'm just getting the free points here, but still, like, we're not even going to get a chance to see the freeze because they're just going to be dead. So 10,000. He does 10,000 damage. He's doing 75% less damage than a maxed out Kale. But I will say too that he is level 50 and he is not tuned like Kale right now. But I know for a fact that even when he is tuned for 100%, that he's still not going to outdo Kale. Let's go up against this Arbiter team here. I don't know who this guy is. Duck the Pierced. Provoke. Okay, one enemy provoke. Decrease attack, decrease defense. Okay. I'm going to just hope that I'm faster than their Arbiter. I mean, I'm pretty much faster than everybody. I don't know how they cut in there that last time. I was able to rally the Horde and they still cut in somehow. No clue how that happened. Dropped revived everybody. Arbiter's good. Arbiter's good in that way. Arbiter's really good in that way, but she's still not going to win this one. That's why I want Arbiter so bad, man. Not just does she add speed to your team, but she also adds revival. Like, that's really good to have on one character. So she'll be the upgrade to 𝓑𝓬𝓏 as soon as I can get my hands on her. Really good character. Everywhere. Pretty much everywhere in the game. So, did Ninja really help out there more than an extra Kayle? I don't know. Probably not. It's probably a wash. That's why I'm trying to say, like, what would be better? That's why it's a big problem for me. Like, what would be better in the long run? Would it be leveling up another Kayle? Here's a matchup where another Kayle would probably be better than Ninja, honestly. Because if they pop up a big shield, I'm going to need a lot more than just 10k damage to get them even to half health. They didn't have that big of a shield. But even still, I could have killed them all right there. I wouldn't have had to worry about anything if I had a second nuke. A second acid rain. And now I'm going to start taking a lot of damage. Their Kayle's at full health. Like, look at that. Because I didn't kill them on the first turn, I'm going to lose this game. Yeah, I mean, there is a way to counter that. I mean, obviously, I don't have any arena tokens. There is a way to counter that, though. Where are those guys? That's a pretty easy counter. You just put in more survivability. You take out your speed lead. You don't need that in this matchup. And then put in, just put in more defense. Okay, so it would be like that, and just very simple. It can auto that out. Throw in marked for defense and block buffs and AoE, and throw in 𝓬𝓬𝓷 for healing and revives, and you got a match. Now the guy obviously that we want to work on is that Hippo, because that's the guy that's doing the reviving. So now I got a little bit more defense. They're going to be harder to kill me. It might take longer, but at least I don't lose the game right away. Like, as soon as I didn't beat them on that first turn, I knew at that point when they got that Kayle back up to full health, and he was, I think he was on lifesteal gear, that I was in big trouble. Because I don't have lifesteal gear. If I can't nuke them out with my speed squad, it's over. That's what their job is. They don't have any other backup plan. It's just nuke them out or you die. This one, not so much. Lots of ways we can win in this build. They gotta work on that Hippo though. I don't know, that Hippo got revived. I'm still gonna kill the Hippo, and then we gotta obviously work on this. I think this dude in the dress is probably the next one that has to go. Leave their Kayle up. Their Kayle can do as much fucking damage as he wants. I don't care. I gotta kill their revivers before I can even worry about that Kayle. So I could actually kill their Kayle now and not have to worry about a revive for a couple of turns. But see, that's my actually my go second team, but they can go first and win as well. So I like that a lot. I don't put them in very often, but see there, I wouldn't need a second Kayle. I would just put in a go second squad. So I, you know, like, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Like, I don't understand why why I should build up another Kayle at this point. I would even try to take this team on. Let's let them go first. Let's let them go first. Let's let them do all their shenanigans and see if we could still have any guys standing at the end of it. Or cut in here, maybe. No, I couldn't cut in. I can't do no damage with the block damage. I gotta figure out who this block damage guy. He's got to go first, eh? So we gotta target the block damage guy. That's so annoying, man. That's where Mountain King would be good maxed out. He would just come in, kill that guy, one-shot him. The rest of the team would be left basically standing, doing nothing. But at least I have a little more versatility here. They are tough, man. They are tough. But can they take out my team now with what they have on the board? That is the question. Because they're just attacking all kinds of random people right now. They're not focusing their attacks on anyone. They've just got another block damage. Yeah, so they're definitely... They don't have healing, but they have block damage. So if they had healing too, I would just exit the match right now. But they don't have that. They have just block damage. This is insane. I have never seen anything like this, man. This is actually really annoying. Their Kale isn't even the one doing the damage. It's the Seeker, man. No, they're about to fizzle out here. They're about to fizzle out. And again, carried by the one, man. The one and only. 𝓸𝓭𝓪 just wins you matches. Just pulls matches out of her ass that has no business winning. You know? She's a god. She's absolutely a god. So let's go on here. Let's just go do something else now. I'm sick and tired of beating up those pricks in Arena. I'd better go do something else for a bit. So let's see here. Yeah. Build another Kale. Or just work on this ninja that I already have at 5 stars. Oh, that's such a friggin' predicament. You know, because Kale's good in other areas too. At this point in the game, I'm on 𝓑𝓫𝓪 and I'm not doing very well there. I'm just barely getting by in 𝓑𝓫𝓪. Kale is very good in 𝓑𝓫𝓪. Now, if I could have two 𝓑𝓫𝓪𝓬𝓴 I can do stage 14, but I'm probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna take a big plop poop down on auto. I could do it with ninja. I do have some AoE attack all A1 guys, but none of them are leveled up or ascended yet. So I am stuck with this team on 𝓑𝓫𝓪, which it does the job, but it's only consistently beating 𝓑𝓫𝓪, so I'm just not too happy with that at all. Like, I'm not sure why it's so inconsistent. Like, I guess it's just a matter of RNG and who the spiders attack or who gets more poison or whatever, but it would take me sometimes between 7 to 10 minutes just to beat this, if I even beat the level. Right now it looks like we're doing okay. We got a full squad with full health. Except for one. She can get picked up though. She'll get picked up. And then she'll have a veil on her and they'll not be able to attack her again. A lot of poison counters, HP burn on the spider. I threw in 𝓑𝓬𝓭 there, and that's when I progressed from stage 10 to stage 14 of the spider. When I was able to take out Gear Grinder and throw in the speed guy, and I was surprised at, you know, how much faster my team was. And with Luthea putting the decreased speed on the spider, it basically gives me a 60% differential, lowering the spider speed by 30% for 2 turns and giving me increased speed of 30% for 2 turns. Really just changed the game. But still, it's not good. Like, it's a temporary bandage. You know what I mean? It's just a temporary fix on what needs to be something like a Cold Heart, who can kill the spider in 2 turns and isn't even that hard to build up. Just the hardest part is getting the Cold Heart, you know? That's the hardest part. You got to get a Cold Heart. How are you going to get that if you don't open up Void Shards? You're not. You're just not. There's nowhere else in the game to get a Cold Heart. So, you know, I don't just have Cold Heart knocking on my door saying, hey, you know, I'm going to jump into your account now and 2-shot the spider for you so you can get up to level 20. No. So right now I'm stuck with this. It's basically like a Butch League spider squad that takes 20 minutes to do Spider 13. But I get the 4 to 5 star gear, so it's okay. You know, I got some pretty good jewelry from this Spider-Man. You know, that's why my Kale's hitting so hard right now. That's why my Venus is so defense oriented right now. She's so tough. That's why 𝓬𝓬𝓷 I was able to finally put on a defense banner and take off her attack banner. So now she has a like 2800 defense, which is really good for where I'm at in the game. 30 odd days in, and 50k health. So she's not dying first. Let's just say that they would have to focus all of their energy on killing her. The better option usually that I see teams do, and this is what usually wins them the game against 𝓬𝓬𝓷 in Arena, is killing my guys, making her waste her revive, and then killing them again before she can get her next revive, and doing that over and over until she's the only one left, and then she's only able to revive one at a time. They just keep knocking her down until she can't do anything but just die. So some teams can do that very easily, other teams can't do that. You know, they just couldn't do that even if they wanted to. As you saw in the arena there, we were going up against some teams that were just destroying my speed team, but against her, against my Go Second team, they were getting clocked. So they didn't even have her close to death. So, but she does die. You know, she's not invincible. She does have a good amount of healing now. She's got her A2, the Necro mutation, the one that heals everybody. She's got that booked up to, I think, 40% heal. So, and if I get one more book on that, it'll be cooled down to a 3-turn cooldown. So, you know, that's why I like getting epics in this game, because if you get a good epic, they're not as hard to get books for. It's still hard to get epic books, but I can get like 5 or 6 epic books a week easily, and maybe 1 legendary book every couple of weeks, once a week, every couple, you know. They're just not easy to get, so. And I'm not free to play either. I will say, I'll be the first to tell you, this is not a free to play account. I've spent hundreds of dollars on this account to get where I'm at so quickly, but I stopped purchasing shards because I know that I don't want to open up any more legendaries right now, really. I mean, I do, but at the same time, I don't want to go out of my way to do that by paying for shards. I can just wait, work on the ones that I have, and hopefully by the time that by 2023, work on the ones that I have, I can get enough progress in those characters So you see it just 719, not bad. They did do that in 719. That's pretty good, actually. Considering it didn't even come close to dying. So, I almost got my ninja. I just got to get 2 more. I got to get 4 more 4-star 4-star level 1s. And then I can level up my ninja to level 6-star. There's my 1, 2, 3, 5 stars right there. Oh, I need 2 more 5 stars. God damn it. I gotta get to work here, guys. I gotta get back to work. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna just start going farming here again. And I'll be back with another video later on.